What's up guys, and welcome to another awesome video. We are almost moving to the end of 2025, and I believe at the start of the year you made a goal. You watching this video, you made a goal, and one of those goals was to become profitable. Everyone would like that awesome goal to say, okay, in 2025 I want to become profitable, I want to start getting payout. And the shocking thing is the industrial standard is still there. Not up to 5% of all Forex traders end up getting a payout. Or in 2025, remember I'm talking based on statistics I've taken from prop firms, from stats I've taken from institutions, and the number is even smaller. Not up to 5% of all Forex traders who attempt in trading end up being profitable or end up getting a payout at the end of the day. So the main question is, did you get any payout in 2025? Were you profitable in 2025? And I know 99%, 95% of you guys watching, the answer is obviously going to be no. So why was that, and how can you be able to move into 2026 knowing that you have positioned yourself at a point where you're going to be profitable in 2026? Before we even get into the video, I want to say big congratulations to Funding Perps for winning the best and the most popular prop firm for 2025. I remember recently I did a video where I was doing like a tier system between more than 50 prop firms which I've traded with. And on that tier system, I was just, comparing their trading conditions, withdrawal conditions, user friendliness. And out of about 50 prop firms, Funding Perps came out to be number one. Many people say, no, bro, you're sponsored by Funding Perps, you being biased, no way, blah, 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 blah. Again, this is data which has been pulled from Prop Firm Match, which is the biggest website in the whole world that ranks prop firms according to more than 5 million users. And they have voted Funding Perps as the number one prop firm, most popular and most user-friendly prop firm in 2025. So big congratulations to Funding Perps for winning that award. And of course, this video is also going to be in collaboration with Funding Perps. So make sure you stay to the end of the video, because of that great achievement, I'm also going to be giving you guys, a lot of surprises, a lot of seasonal gifts at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's talk about the number one reason why not up to 5% of Forex traders were profitable in 2025, or why you couldn't get a payout. I know 99% of you guys watching these videos, you were unable to get a payout in 2025. Or let's just talk about being profitable. You were unprofitable in 2025. Even if you got one payout, two payout, if you spend $5,000 in buying challenges, maybe you got payouts of $2,000, of $3,000. If you spend $10,000 in buying challenges, maybe you got payouts of $5,000, of $6,000. You are still unprofitable, bro. You are still unprofitable. Profitability is just measured in terms of your return on investment. How much did you spend on buying challenges, and how much did you get from payouts at the end of the day? That's how you see prop firms. You see it from a business standpoint. So if you spend $1,000 in buying prop firm accounts, did you get payouts up to $10,000? If I spend almost, because in 2025, if I can go across all the prop firms, I traded with more than 50 prop firms. If I can go across all those prop firms, I spend more than $100,000 in buying challenges, but I got payouts more than $400,000. So that's a big return on investment of more than 5,000. Is it more than 5,000% if my mathematics is correct? You see, so that's how you say, okay, my year was profitable. I was profitable in Forex trading in 2025. So the number one reason why you were unprofitable was because many traders got into prop firm trading without any proper knowledge. I'm going to start with that one. I'm going to start, even if you're someone who is religious, the Bible says, seek first knowledge, and every other thing will be added unto you. Go first for the knowledge. Let me shock you a little bit. Just because you are trading with a $100,000 account, it's not going to make you magically profitable. All right? If your strategy sucks on a $10 account, that strategy is still going to suck on a $10 million account. If your system sucks on a $10,000 account, that system is still going to suck on a $1 million account. Don't think just because you have a bigger account size, you're just going to magically become profitable. No, it doesn't work that way. So the approach with prop firm is for you to first of all educate yourself. Educate yourself by, you can start with my channel. On my channel alone, there's a playlist on this particular, I think it's Forex Beginner to Pro, which I created about 3 years ago. And on that playlist, it has about 84 videos, which is going to take you from A to Z on how to trade Forex, totally for free. The same channel, we're almost going to 1 million subscribers. That was our goal before the end of 2025, and we are almost crushing it. So my channel is there with free info for you to become profitable. And even if you don't even want the free info and you want something which, they say when people pay, they pay attention. So maybe you want something that you want to actually have something invested. You want to pay like your tuition. Then you can check out Golov University, which has been my #1 rated Forex Academy for years now, which you can find the link on the video description. That's where you're going to be taught the systems. You're going to be taught the strategies, the approach. I call it the approach because you can make money on your private account, but I'm going to shock you when you get to prop firms, you wouldn't be able to make money because it's a whole different approach when you move from private trading to prop firm trading. So the #1 point is to educate yourself. What are prop firm? You educate yourself on prop firm rules. Some traders join prop firms, you see them DMing me and asking me, oh, so what is their payout rule? What is their payout policy? What must I do? Bro, you should already know. Get a pen and paper, write all their rules. And then again, now asking yourself, when you've written all their rules down, ask yourself which of their challenges are going to suit your style of trading. Because I can be a very risky trader. I can be a very aggressive trader. Then if I'm a very aggressive trader, then a one-step challenge won't be good for me. So I shouldn't be going for a one-step challenge. If I'm a very conservative trader, I'm not so prone to risks, then I'm going to go for a two-step challenge. You see, so I'll only be able to know when I've done the analysis to say, okay, personally, this is the kind of trader I am. This is the kind of risks I'm very, very comfortable with. So I'm going to go for a two-step challenge. I'm going to go for a one-step challenge. Personally, for me, if I have to recommend, I'll always recommend you start with a two-step challenge, because a two-step challenge is going to give you room for error. It's going to give you room to prove your edge before you actually blow that account. One-step challenges, the targets are so tight, and in most cases, traders just blow the account before they even realize what they are doing. So part of this is part of what? Educating yourself before you even purchase your first prop firm account. Don't think you are not making money because you haven't purchased a $200,000 prop firm account, a $50,000 prop firm account, or a $100,000 prop firm account. No, start with a $10,000 prop firm account even. And if you can't make profits on that $10,000 account, if you can't get a payout from that $10,000 account, don't purchase a prop firm account, because you're not going to make money even if I give you a $500,000 prop firm account. Point number 2, why 95% of traders couldn't get a payout in 2025 is they failed to validate their prop firm strategies. All right, they fail to validate their prop firm strategies. Talking about strategies, we're just gonna, pick any strategy of your choice. Pick any strategy of your choice and make it yours. Talking about my YouTube channel again, I have given you guys 2 profitable trading strategies, which in 2025 we had more than 1,000 traders. I'm talking about traders who have personally spoken to me, right? We had more than 1,000 traders who became profitable, who got their first payout, who got their first withdrawals using the same strategy I taught you guys on this particular channel. And those strategies were simple: the GUORB and the GUMVRO strategy. I'm just going to quickly share my screen just to quickly show you guys like a snippet of those strategies. Then I'm going to leave a link above or on the video description so that you guys can always just check out those strategies. Let's start with the first one, which is the most popular strategy, and it is the flagship strategy of Golov University. You guys have heard about this strategy like everywhere. It's known as the GUMVRO strategy, just the Golov University moving average strategy. All right, the name is very, very simple, but we have a lot of tools which we use to be able to find a point of confluence with this strategy. Just starting with tool number 1, moving average strategy, meaning we have two moving averages, which are two exponential moving averages. The 10, which is the fast exponential moving average, and the 23, which is the slow exponential moving average. Many people will say, no, bro, how can the 10 exponential moving average be instead faster than the 23 exponential moving average? That's because according to statistics, the slower the period, the faster the moving average tends to react to prices. So the moving average with a smaller period is going to react faster to prices. That's why the 10 exponential moving average is the faster moving period. And you just put it on your chart. And anytime you find a cross like the fast exponential moving average crossing from below, crossing the slow one from below, that's a buy signal. So we would have gotten a buy signal right here. Stop loss goes here. And we go for a risk to reward. With the strategy, we go for a risk to reward of 1:2. Boom. That's it. We would have already gotten out of this trade somewhere here. Now, when you're already out of the trade, when do you get into the trade again? You start plotting what? You check if the moving averages are sloping onward. It already tells you that the market is in an uptrend. So now you start plotting your higher lows, higher heights, higher lows, higher heights, higher lows, higher heights. That's it, as simple as that. So to look for where to get into this trade again, I would have just plotted my fips from my most recent swing low to my most recent swing high, and then waited for the market to pull back to my 38, 50 or 61% level, and then close bullish like what we saw here for me to enter again. And boom, you can see the market push down to my 38% level, close bullish right here. The first bullish candle was there. I entered again right here. Boom. My stop loss would have gone just below this candle here. I go for a risk to reward again of 1:2. Boom. I would have already been out of the trade right there before the market even started pushing down. You see, the strategy is mechanical. You don't second guess. You are just following the same thing, your tools, your rules. The strategy is rules based. Rules-based, meaning you just follow the same rules you are seeing on your screen. You are not second guessing and say, oh, what if the market does? You don't know. With this strategy, if you follow the steps, you know everything step by step. Even if you have a 40%, I'm going to show you guys, even if you have a 40% win rate, all right, 40% win rate, meaning out of 10 trades, only 4 of them are winners, all right, only 4 of them are winners, and 6 of your trade are losers. You're still going to make money at the end of the day because you are risking 1% per trade. You're going to lose minus 6% on the ones you lost. And on the winners, you're going to make plus, remember, for each winner, you are making 2%. So it's going to be plus 2 times 4. You're going to make plus 8% of your account. What is your net for the day? You lost 6% and made 8%. So your net is going to be, your net for the day is going to be positive 2%. That is your net for the day. There are some days with this strategy you can take up to 10 trades. You can take up to 12 trades. Or there's a week you can take up to 10 trades. It means at the end of that week, bro, even though you had a 40% win rate with this strategy, even though most of 60% of your trades were losers and just 40% were winners, you ended the week with plus 2%. You ended the week in profit. Show me someone who can end the week with just plus 2% or even end the month with plus 2%, and I will show you a Forex multi-millionaire. That's how you see trading. You look at the statistical aspect of trading and position yourself to say, okay, you're not fighting not to have a loser. I'll never teach you guys on my YouTube channel how not to have a losing trade, how not to have a losing day. No. But I'll teach you how to lose like a winner. This is how you lose like a winner. Because even if I'm having my first trade is a loser, the next one is a loser, I already know my strategy is having an edge. At the end of the day, I'm going to end up making money. And I just showed you guys an example with this particular strategy. The first 2 examples I showed you guys, we made money. We made money. We already make 4% of our account. So even if the next one, because the next one here would have been a loser, so would have lost 1%, but this one would have been an entry on this cross, would have made 2% again. So this would have been plus 4 minus 1. We'll go back to plus 3, plus 2. We go back to plus 5. Can you see? This can happen within a week, within 2 weeks. You've already passed your challenge. You've already gone to phase 2. You are now at the payout stage. There is no magic. This is it. This is a strategy. This is going to be the first time you're hearing about this. But this is the flagship strategy from Golub University, and it has transformed more than 5,000 traders on my YouTube channel. And I want you guys to be one of those traders. I want you guys to be part of the good statistics, all right? Now, second strategy is the GUORB strategy. It just stands for the Gulf University Open Range Breakout Strategy. What we do is we take advantage of the opening and the closing of major market sessions. Because people say, no, oh, this strategy is gambling. You're just gambling, bro. I'm very, very disappointed in you. Then you come and teach this strategy to beginners because it looks like gambling. Bro, it's not gambling when you know what you're doing. It ain't gambling when you know what you are doing, when you have data on your side. Data is king when it comes to trading. And with this strategy, we are using data. What happened at the open and the closing of major market session? There is high volatility. There is high activity. And because of that high activity, remember, some traders, by the start of major market sessions, you have new participants into the market. There are some cases, you have some traders taking profit at the start of, so because of all that psychological activities going on at the start, at the end of major market session, there's used to be a lot of volume and a lot of liquidity. And wheresoever there's liquidity in the market, we see money, we make money. So let's take, for example, with this strategy, you just put one indicator on your chart, which is known as the market sessions indicator by Lavientan. I think it's for free or something. That's the name right there. And this indicator is simple. By the start of the session, you can see we have the London, the New York, and the Tokyo session. All right. So it's going to show you all the major market session and the Tokyo. So I only trade the Tokyo, the London, and the New York. Let's start with let's just go here to the London session. The strategy is simple. The last candle, the last 15-minute candle, you use the 15-minute time frame, and the last 15-minute candle before the session, as soon as the last 15-minute candle close, what do? You put your buy stop above that candle and your sell stop above that candle, because you don't know who is going to be winning the battle, either demand or supply, buyers or seller. Is it a buy or selling momentum? You don't know, because you don't know where the activity is going to be higher. So you're positioning yourself to say, okay, if the buyers are taking control, let me go with the flow. If the sellers are taking control, let me go with the flow. So your buy stop is going to be there and your sell stop is going to be there. So buy stop is going to be at the end of that candle. At the end of your stop loss for your buy stop is going to be where your sell stop is going to be. So, and you go for a risk to reward of 1:2. So that's going to be your first position, and then you put again your sell stop. So your sell stop is going to be exactly below at the low of that candle. The stop loss for your sell stop is going to be exactly where your buy stop is. And then again, you go for a risk to reward of 1:2. Boom. So you can see we have the first trade and the second trade right there. And the body of the candle, if you have a candle like this, if you have a candle like this, like this, with the wick right there, the whole of this will be the high of the candle and the low of the candle. The whole of this distance here, the whole of this body is known as your risk range, all right? Your risk range, meaning if your buy stop is here, the stop loss for your buy stop is going to be here. If your sell stop is here, the stop loss for your sell stop is going to be here. So the whole of this distance is acting as your stop loss or your risk range, which is the same thing we just did here. And boom, look, just 30 minutes after that or 45 minutes after that, boom, our buy stop was triggered. I think it was the first 15 minutes, boom. Our buy stop was triggered and boom, we hit our TP right there. Plus 2% of our count was made. Look at what happened here. Boom. We come here to the opening of the New York. This would have been the last candle before the start of the New York. Sell stop would have gone there, buy stop would have gone there. First one was triggered, was a buy stop. It didn't go our way, so we lost 1%. But boom, you can see here, the sell stop was triggered and we made 2%. So we lost 1%, made 2%. At the end of the day, we ended the day with plus 1%. So just with this example alone, that is already plus 3% of our count. This was the close of the London session. This was the last candle. So if we put our sell stop there, buy stop there, you will see our buy stop was triggered and, you know, we ended the session. Maybe at the end of the session, sometimes I just used to close my trade. So just with this example alone, we made already about 3 to 4% of our count in one day. So having a good strategy that is statistically backed, data back is very, very paramount. And when I go through all these prop firms and all these institutions, what I discovered was all these traders, all the 95% of traders who failed, who end up not getting a payout in 2025, didn't even believe on the strategy they were trading with, or even if they believe on the strategy, they didn't even understand what was going on, and they didn't understand the statistical aspect of the strategy, which is very, very important, which is what is going to give you an edge. Because you can see on both strategies I've shown you guys, they all have an edge at the end of the day. I'm going to leave links of both strategies on the video description. All right, so maybe make sure you check the video description to watch the strategy videos, almost about 50 minutes of both strategies, the GU MVRO and the GU ORB. Going into 2026, sorry, that is still going to be those are still going to be our top strategies, because you only read a strategy that is good based on the results which the strategy is producing. So if the strategy is producing hundreds upon hundreds or thousands of millionaires, it still remains number one, bro. Say whatsoever you want to say, it still remains the number one strategy. So just rounding this up, you can see this is why it will be very, very difficult, or why it was very, very difficult for you to get a payout in 2025, or why it was very, very difficult for you to be profitable in 2025. Follow these rules. Number one, by educating yourself. Number two, trusting the system you're working with. Number three, checking the statistical aspect of the strategy you are using. And if you can follow all of these, every other point, like, risk what you can afford to lose, all those ones, they are basic points you hear everywhere on YouTube. I'm not coming here to be telling you guys, all the points anyone just opening the YouTube channel is going to tell. No, I'm telling you based on statistics. So these are the crucial points you need to be able to fix moving into 2026. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Were you able to get a payout in 2025? And if no, what was the main issue? I promise I'm going to reply to each and every comment on this particular video, and I did promise you guys a giveaway at the end of the video. So just comment on this video, just leave a comment on the video sharing your trading experience for 2025. Simple. Just share your trading experience for 2025. What did you try? What did you not try? Did you get your first payout? Did you not get a first payout? Which strategy? Just share your trading experience for 2025. And within 72 hours, I'm going to be doing a spin on this particular video, and we're going to pick 5 lucky winners that are going to get a $10,000 Profit account directly from me, together with Funding Pips. All right. So if you want to start 2026 with a bigger account size, make sure you share your trading experience on the comment section of the video. Leave a like on the video, share the video with someone, and subscribe to the channel. So if you follow these rules, you might be a lucky winner of a $10,000 directly from me and Funding Pips to start 2026 in grand style, to implement the steps I've given you guys and start getting your payout in 2026. If you want me to mentor you one-on-one, check out Golov University. The link is on the video description. And if you're looking for my recommended prop firm, obviously Funding Pips just won the #1 place of the best and the most popular prop firm for 2025. So check out the link on the video description as well to get funded with Funding Pips. Use the coupon code on your screen, GODLOVE, and you will get a whooping 20 to 25% off your first challenge with Funding Pips. Make sure you join my free Telegram where I share tips on a daily basis. And if you're still looking for a bot which you can use on your Profit account, which has won the award as the most profitable robot 4 years in a row, then also check Patrex Pro. The link is on the video description. Check out this video, which was the GU MVRO strategy video I made. Check out this one, which was the GU ORB video. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.